Hello and welcome to this tarot reading for the month of June. I hope this finds you well. I trust you will use your own intuition as your primary instrument of resonance. Leave behind what does not reverberate. Tarot does not tell the future. The only thing that determines your future is how you reflect, react, and respond to the messages herein. This reading starts off with the Self card from the Materia Prima deck. And the Self card is about becoming, it's about uniting, the coming together of the superconscious, the subconscious, and the consciousness, the serpent that eats its own tail. And funnily enough, this card reminds me of the nakshatra of Jyesta. And it just so happens that we are in the month of Jyesta, and the full moon that will be happening in the middle of the month will be in Jyesta nakshatra. And I'll go a bit more into that full moon in another post, but I just want to explore it a little bit here because the cards that have come up here are very interesting in that respect. So I just wanted to share a passage from the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, which just reminded me of this card, the Self card, and of Jyesta. And it's number 4. The way is empty, yet use will not drain it. Deep, it is like the ancestor of the myriad creatures. Blunt the sharpness, untangle the knots, soften the glare. Let your wheels move along only old ruts. Darkly visible, it only seems as if it were there. I know not whose son it is. It images the forefather of God. So that's kind of what came to my mind when I was looking at this particular card. The emptiness that is full and whole always. And with some of the other cards here, we have the Psyche card and the Pluto card, and Jyesta is found in Scorpio, and Scorpio is traditionally in Western astrology ruled by Pluto as well as Mars. And when we think of Scorpio, there's that element of transformation, especially with Pluto there, the plutonium, the event which upends us in order to make change. And we think of the transformation as being something so sudden. And this may be true. Mars, thinking of Mars as its ruler, of Scorpio's ruler, there is a little bit of hastiness there, or quick to anger, a little bit of a temper, the fire. But Mars also has dedication and drive. And when we think of transformation, it must also have this drive and the dedication of Mars. Otherwise, it's just another event that pushes us deeper into things that we already know. So finding that drive, finding the dedication of Mars, and realizing that there are stages to the transformation. And knowing that transformation happens in these stages, we can be a little bit more kinder to ourselves, because we realize that there is an ebb and a flow to how our mind works things out and how we get to where we want to get to. And as we come into this full moon, into the last little part of Jyesta, we're really embodying that courage, the courage to make the change, the power to rise against any obstacles or any adversities, and to really take that leadership position in whatever area of life you wish to apply this to. And before this, we had spent a few months in Anurada, having that devotion understanding and exploring what it is that we wanted, and coming to the end of Jyotishshastra full moon, we're going to take all of that devotion and all of that courage and all that power to Mula Nakshatra when the next full moon happens. And anyway, I'm not going to get into that too much there, but I just see that this journey of the psyche, or the journey of the mind, the journey of transformation, I just see it here with the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. They're both going on a kind of journey, and one is carrying all those wands, and the other is pushing all those swords. And along the journey we have to make choices of what we're going to let go and what we're going to continue to carry. And this journey, could be like carrying 20 loaves of bread, or sailing across a midnight river you can't see. And both of these things are burdensome and unpredictable, as much as they are comforting and calming. So this transformation, this journey, it's all about the perspective and the things that you carry, what you're carrying with you, and your relationship to those things. And when thinking about your relationship to things, I'm also seeing here some sort of interior decorating. We have the Magician and the Four of Pentacles here, some sort of understanding where things fit, redecorating, as I said, or repainting. Just with that yellow background, I just get this freshening up sort of feeling here. And the pentacles in the Four of Pentacles are all lit up too, so there is almost like a shining of something, shining some coin collection you have, or some jewelry that you have, refurbishing something, making what was old new again, or zhuzhing something up. I'm just seeing the control over the material in the month of June. I'm just looking around at these other cards. I have the Three of Wands and the Two of Swords here. And that's the moon. The moon is on the Two of Swords here. Making a decision. And that could go into, the decision that you have to make of what you'll leave and what you'll keep with you, or decisions about how you relate to things or how you relate to people. Getting that insight there with the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, looking into the inside world and the outside world and your relationship to it. All the qualities and attributes that you have, all of the resources and creativity that you have, and then seeing yourself in relationship to that in the world. Where can you apply those things? Where can you best express those things? Where are your abilities really appreciated? Your company appreciated? Your friendship appreciated? Looking out into the world and just imagining yourself in all these different situations, and really getting a sense of your relationship to the world, which is essentially what is happening at the full moon as well, is getting a sense of the world, how you play with it, because the more that you play with the world, the more that you understand your own being. The more that you interact with other people, you understand your own being. The more that you build something or try something or go somewhere, you understand more about your own being. And that's a wonderful thing. And that's something that you do. Could be, out in the world, or it could be, like I said, remodeling your home, or refurbishing, repainting, something like that. I'm just getting a lot of words spinning through my head. I think that's attributed to jyotishshastra there being ruled by Mercury. It's the receptivity of the mind, it's the ability to relocate and to review or revise things that the mind does so well. And jyotishshastra is, it's about that. It's finding that mental courage, that mental fortitude, and using one's intellect to understand deeper concepts and to understand the deeper self. And it's that relationship between the intellect and the deeper self, the friendship of those two, the friendship that was created in Anuradha, in the nakshatra before, the friendship and the devotion between your conscious drive, your conscious desire, and your subtle self, your deeper mind. And that's interesting. Oh, I think this other post is going to go deep. I just realized something. Okay. Oh, there's 2 2s here. Number 22 means anything to you, or 2. 2 2 1 2 2 3 4 6 10. I think that's all that there is. But there is a journey. There's a journey happening here, and it's by land or by sea. And both are calm, both are steady. And I'm getting a feeling of keeping pace, something like that. Not overexerting at the beginning as well. Knowing what you're carrying, knowing these burdens or these habits, these beliefs, these items, whatever it may be that you're carrying, these things that you're carrying on this journey, just know that you're carrying so much. And you have to be kind to yourself and to use your brain essentially to realize that if you burn yourself out at the beginning, you're not going to get to where you want to get to. So really taking that into consideration there, and dealing with things when appropriate and within good measures of time. Being honest with yourself, and brutally honest with yourself. And this could also go for the interior decorating, be brutally honest. Maybe it's not even you that's doing the decorating or whatever, it's a friend or something, and you go over to their house and they're like, look at these swatches that I did. And you're just like, oh God, they look all like baby poo green color or something. I don't know. Be honest, and really question your friend, are you sure? And just think about it a little bit more, and what else are you going to put in here, blah, 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 those sorts of things. And I'm just seeing, some archways here, like door archways, over the threshold. Maybe there's a marriage, or you've bought a house, which makes sense with the interior decorating, or the decorating, buying a property, or just buying something that is yours to make of it whatever you wish. And it could also be jewelry. Again, I've said jewelry before. But there is definitely a refurbishment or a recycling or something like that that's kind of coming up here. Yeah, I think that's all I have for June. I'm just looking at the cards a little bit more closely. It seems to be a juxtaposition between mountain and city. Maybe you're going between city and nature quite frequently. You're going backwards and forwards from some place or another. But the journey is good. The journey is definitely eye-opening and a little bit out of the norm, I see here. Or you could be taking a different direction to work. You could have to go a different way that you usually go, something like that. There is just a little bit of obscurity in your day-to-day journey, or you, like I said, you just find yourself going from nature to the city a little bit more frequently. There's a gap in time, or you find the time to do that. You find the time to do that more often because it's something that you enjoy or something that you really value here with the Four of Pentacles. And you want to see more of the world or more of your area. Not just think about it, but actually engage in it and do it. Go out there and see yourself in the world and understand who you are through engaging in the world. I hope that you enjoyed this reading for June, and I will touch more on Jyotishshastra Nakshatra and the full moon happening on the 15th of June in another post. I think I'll make it a text post. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.